so it will get enriched with more knowledge in the field of engineering technology. As far as MIT is concerned, our students of MIT participated in Naanmudhalvan show in Kalinga TV, and also our students have participated in the Mapathon team, and as a won around 10,000 rupees each prize. Out of 3 teams, 2 teams from MIT, represented by faculty Swati and Mr. Prabhakaran of IT department. And MIT finalist students also, Srish from IT department and Vignesh from CT has received the placement order. And our Professor Arunachalam, the coordinator of the total event, Naanmudhalvan, the total Mudhal event, has received the best Naanmudhalvan coordinator award. It's a great prestigious to our MIT. Okay. And our team also participated in the Tamil Nadu Global Investor Meet, MIT. From CT has received the placement order. 8 projects has been awarded to our MIT teams. Okay. And in the British Council Scout program, one student,
best Naanmudhalvan
from IT has been selected to undergo training at UK. And also, we like to, a lot of FTP programs have been conducted to our faculty members within the nearby zones. And also we offer the courses on every Monday on Naanmudhalvan scheme. Different upskilling programs are going on. So it's very interesting, and the support from the government of Tamil Nadu and extending good support on upskilling to all the students even from the rural part of the village can come into and get participated and get connected, so that they can stand there of their own. Maybe they can start a new company or startup like that. So today morning I was just coming from the other part of the road in the campus. I heard some few students are telling, நான் வந்து இந்த ப்ரீமியர் லீக்னு டைப் அடித்தா ஐபிஎல் தான் வருது அது என்ன எனக்கு தெரில அப்படின்னு. But as our Professor Arunachalam and Kalachan told, in every district, yes, we will form a team and we will have IPL, and you can witness that. So that is my request from our Tamil Nadu government and our team to organize such events, so that in future, again, if you click, Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League will be flashing in all the websites. So I am so happy. Out of all levels, you people have come here. I think 75 teams have come, around 150 students are here. We have our team has organized a very good accommodation and hospitality. It's a beautiful campus, and try to have a good interaction and connection with all the participants, and not only among you, with all other people and from the industrial connect. So it will be a good chance for you to get a good internship or a job, or you can have your own startup. You have a good mentor also available. So with these few words, I wholeheartedly welcome all the dignitaries on the dais and the sponsors and from the engineering colleges team members, and all the guests to this campus, and to have a good interaction and a good participation in the hackathon. Thank you, Natal.
Thank you very much, sir. I now would like to invite Dr. T. Kalai Selvan, sir, to deliver the felicitation address.
Most respected and beloved Vice Chancellor of great university, Professor Dr. R. Velraj, a man with vision, not only having a vision, but at the same time how you implement the vision into an action. That's the clear testimony of the QS ranking of 249, what we bagged this year. Not only on QS ranking, but on the same NIRF ranking. After he assumed charge as the Vice Chancellor, we all witnessed the ranking has gone up. That means he has a very clear vision, more specifically towards student-centric. That's why this hackathon has come today. In fact, when I reached our beloved Vice Chancellor along with Varun, our Arunachalam, Dr. Arunachalam, submitting this proposal, he said anything for student-centric activities at Anna University, we are open. Sir, thank you very much, sir, for your approval and the process. That's how we started in a very simple and humble way. Then we reached out to our beloved madam, the Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation. Friends, nowhere in the country, focusing skilling initiative across the state, not only for engineering graduates, start from school to higher education, as Madam is responsible. Because I have been traveling with this TNSDC and the entire team for the past 2 years. For school children, there is a program. In fact, recently we conducted a program on digital equalizer for girl students, for schools, especially students studying in the government and government-aided schools. See the kind of intervention she has made among the school children as well as the college, both engineering and arts college. Friends, I am telling you, Dr. Arun has pointed out, Guvi Youtube has pointed out, tomorrow the Abdul Kalam Technological University people are going to witness. Madam, I am telling you, the whole country will witness some of the excellent program, what you have championed and pioneered, and this will be the benchmark event, I am telling you, benchmark event across the country. Second thought, even sometime we will reach the global also. The next is our beloved team. Wherever and whenever we want to have an event, a similar kind of an event, our MIT is really a fortunate place. Vastu Padi blessed last time, the Fusion 360 Design Challenge, the same platform, it's also a kind of a hackathon, same platform. Our beloved Vice Chancellor was there, our MD was there, and the entire team, Arunachalam and Sendil was there. So, Dean, thank you very much, sir, for giving me permission and approval to host this event here. And next, my friends from Guvi, really, I am thrilled. I am very delighted. Exactly some 14-15 years back, one of our common friend, Mr. Mohan Narayanan, is a founder of Cognizant. He took me to Guvi's office and introduced to these youngsters. That time they were only 5-member team. They said, Kalai, these people are teaching technology on Vernacular, on Tamil. Now, sir, as a placement coordinator, I have been talking to everywhere. English is very, very important. You have to communicate in English. Industry wants an English and all that. But really, my perception has changed when I travel along with them. Right? So language is not the barrier to learn the technology. Thank you, Arun and Bala. Really, this is two young gentlemen. They moved. They made technology can be learned with any language. Right? Recently, I have read an article, even the colloquial language, you can learn the Tamil Nadu developed an AI tool. So really, thank you very much, Arun and Bala, for providing this wonderful opportunity for these young kids to get it practiced. Then my appreciation to all the friends who come from the industry. I can able to see some of my people. I have met them in COIC. They are all here as part of the recruitment team. Really, students, you are all blessed. Next 24 hours is really a challenge for all of you. If you want to get into Airbus, you have to impress them. If you want to get into TCS, you have to impress them. See that it's a day for you. Give your best. Whether winning or losing, that's secondary. Give your best. The entire team will be watching. And as Madam also once she said, we can also recommend some of the good projects to Tamil Nadu TN startup. Probably if any team is interested to start something on your own, definitely the TNSDC will help us. So I wish this event a grand success, and I request Arun and Bala to make this event as an annual event. Right? Make this event as edition 1, edition 2, edition 3 and all that. And we should have like how IPL is happening, this TNCPL should happen every year on a particular season. With this, thank you very much for our opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Next shall we have the audio visual about Dr. R. Velraj, sir, Vice Chancellor of Anna University.
Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League heartily welcomes Dr. R. Velraj, Vice Chancellor of Anna University. Dr. R. Velraj, in his 33 years of teaching career, he has served as Director, Institute for Energy Studies at Anna University, and has also worked as Director, Anna University FRG Institute for CAD and CAM, executed 15 sponsored research projects, which includes collaborative projects with Technical University, Munich, Germany, University of Birmingham, UK, and Concordia University, Canada, published more than 250 research articles in journals of high repute, and completed supervision of 37 PhD, and substantially contributed for 15 more scholars. Executed 38 consultancy projects for several industries in the area of energy technologies, thermal storage, CFD analysis, and biomass resource assessment studies. Anna University has been declared as a University of Potential Excellence by the University Grants Commission, UGC. Anna University has backed us 75 crores to set up India's first Bachelor Vigram. We cordially welcome
Very good morning to one and all. Respected Chief Guest of this Grand Finale event Hackathon, Tirumati Innocent Divya, Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, and all dignitaries on the dais, and principals from various affiliated engineering colleges, and all participants of these events. I am very glad to address nowadays. I feel very happy when I get a chance to address to the young students, because whatever I have learned and earned throughout my career, I want to transfer the essence of that knowledge to the young students. So 3 points I want to tell. First is, I want to congratulate the Guvi team. As Dr. Kalaiselvam pointed out, they have started some 15 years back a very good initiative to teach technology through vernacular language. Because of this initiative, our country understood that vernacular language, their mother tongue, is very much essential to understand the concept and make some changes in the country. Now AICT is also doing lot of translation of all our technical books in 14 languages. 14 languages we understood, because all these successful countries like Germany, Japan, Russia, US, all these countries, their teaching methodology for even the higher education was in their own language. That is why these people, when subject is taught in the vernacular language, the whole country, the people in the whole country will be educated much, and whole inclusive growth will be there. Otherwise, 5% to 10% people only will learn everything, and mostly all these years those who learned also served for other nations only from India, not to the development of this nation. Now this inclusive growth is being happened because lot of initiatives, particularly in the education also is given in the vernacular language. That is very much essential, because understanding the concept is fully possible only if it is given in the vernacular language, for which I should congratulate and appreciate the efforts by Guvi. And also at this point I want to tell, yes, now after coming here I understood that 2 companies, HCL and Sogo, these 2 companies are coming tomorrow to recruit the people who are doing extremely well. So these 2 companies only, I know, they understood the power of Indians correctly. The power of Indians. When I have been in Anna University for several years. So initially when TCS, Infosys, CTS, when they were recruiting people from the city-based institution, HCL used to go to the town institution and all other. When they are recruiting people from engineering institution, they started hiring people from science and polytechnic institution. HCL, they understood the power of the people throughout the state, throughout the country. So now also they understood the power of Guvi, and They took part with some 50% share of your Guvi is now owned by HCL, and now HCL joined with Guvi and doing the best. They understood the power of people who are really working in the country. The same way the another person to whom I know is Sogo chairman. Sogo chairman, he understood the power of people in that too power of the women students. And he is hiring many students from the outskirts and that is from the remote villages and using their service for the developed nation like Japan, Germany. So that is what he is doing. So he is capable of hiring the correct people for the great work. So definitely there is a big growth in this country because of this kind of people. That I would like to tell. Now two more points I want to tell. One is why you are here, why we have taken a lot of effort to bring all of you to this auditorium. When we studied, I joined in the engineering college in 1982 and 86 I completed. Before I did my engineering, those periods after independence, if you see the engineers usually joined after engineering, only some 8 engineering colleges were there when we studied since independence. 9 engineering colleges, one more engineering college came during my period, Tamilnadu Engineering College. So during that period, mostly the students who are doing in engineering college, their studies in engineering college, they used to join in civil engineering means PWD TWAD board. Electrical engineering means they will join in electricity board. Mechanical engineering means they will join in transport corporation or motor vehicles department. Some few departments in the country, only after their studies, only maintenance. Only during our period, some corporations and ISRO, BRC, and some defense institute came. Nothing else. So few corporations, few public sector undertakings, and some research organization came. But after around 90s and 20s, after 2000, suddenly there was a boom in software field and a lot of manpower requirement. Those days, when we studied, the population was the problem for this country. The population was one professor from Germany, my professor, I was in Germany for 2 years, he used to tell that that time he was in 1980, he was at the age of some 65. He said, at his young age he came to India. That time he said, the population, when I came to India first was only 35 crores, now it is 80 crores. This population only is the problem for your country, he said, one German professor. But after 30 years, now this population became highest in the world. It is the highest in the world. Now the population is the asset for our country. Now the population is the asset for our country. It is a young country, and you should know what that too, the youngsters in this country are the asset for this nation. Because it is a youth country, the whole world depends on our young youths. So why I am telling this, okay, here I also want to tell, all these years the development was initially in different government sectors, then this public sector undertakings and a lot of government-based companies and research organization came, then privatization took place in a very big way. Then in the software field, the whole world depends on our Indian youths. Now in the next 2 decades, it is totally going to be automation. For automation, you need artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. All this technology, emerging technology is required in all sectors. Not only, you don't think that knowledge in this emerging technology alone is not sufficient. These technologies are going to enter in all societal-based and industry-based sectors. Society-based sector means it is agriculture, health, then the energy, environment, these are society-based sectors. Then this technology-based automobile, aerospace, and various sectors wherein this manufacturing field, manufacturing and material development also is industry-based sectors. In all sectors, you need this automation. So, in another two decades, the man will, mostly human will speak only with the machines. Like most of the first starting point is the mobile. Now all the students are talking only with the mobile. But after two decades, after 2 decades, I am sure most of the human will talk with the machine for every requirement. So like now he has brought one robot, no? Like this, the roads also, you do not know the differentiate, you may not be in a position to differentiate whether it is a man or machine. So that kind of roads also, machines also may roam around this city. So this kind of scenario is going to come. So in this scenario, what is essential? Why you have been brought to this institute now? So all this year knowledge was very essential in the institute, but now skill and problem solving skill is required. Problem solving skill. That will not be available with all the students. Now this, the Hackathon also is focusing on Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League. That means coding capability is very essential to make everything automation. So artificial intelligence, so there are two kind of job requirement will be there in the near future. One is those who have very good problem solving capability. The other sector is who can use the software by their effort and hard working. So this is another sector. But the difference in two sector of people will be those who have very good skill for problem solving and coding capability. The salary level will be 6 to 7 times the other category of people. 6 to 7 times, that you should know. There is everybody, everywhere engineers only required, but those who have very good coding capability with some good mathematical, logical, problem solving capability, their salary structure will be very high. And also those who have that capability, opportunity is very, very high to make good startup also. The next 2 decades, the requirement for youngsters with some kind of skill, that skill which is particularly this problem solving, innovative skills. You should know what is innovation and invention. All these years when we were studying, the expectation was for invention. So new scientific inventions took place. But the invention will be used as scientific knowledge. But that invention will lead to a lot of technology development will happen. But now in the present era, we don't need invention. We want innovation. Invention and innovations are different. Invention is something new. If you invent, it may not be useful for the society also. But now it is not like that. It is fast growing business world. We want innovation which is possible to scale up and commercially and economically viable. Not only economically, profit margin should be very high. That kind of innovation only industry expects. So invention may not give money, but innovation will give money, business model. There is a possibility. So some kind of, you should understand what is the people's requirement. How to convert one product into another product so that it will be very easy for the people to use. So that kind of applying your mind will create lot of innovations in the near future. The next 2 decades is very, very crucial for India to become the great nation. That is on your hand only. That is on your hand only. So out of 70,000 students, they are able to shortlist some 300, 200, now finally 75 teams means you have the capability. You have the capability. Definitely, you may not be knowing your talent, but they have done the talent hunt and they have shortlisted these 75 teams means definitely now you would have understood your potential. You should use your potential and you must be useful for yourself and also for the nation in the coming days. Definitely, I am sure because of this shortlisting, your career is going to change in a very big way. This shortlisting, they have done it. You should appreciate those who have involved in this shortlisting. Definitely, it is going to change a lot of changes in your career. So I am sure very few of you will become a very big entrepreneur in the coming days. Even others will get very good job in the market because of this small change. As he pointed out, he said that Arun Prakash, Mr. Arun Prakash, he pointed out in the initial stage he got an opportunity to win in some of the hackathon. The same way now you have won the hackathon, and all the students who are here, you are 75 among the 70,000. So definitely you have different talent. You should know your strength. That talent you should multiply and make it useful for your career and also for the nation building process. Because very 1% of the people, if they do excellent job, that itself is sufficient to take care of all the 99% of the population. So you are the one, you should be one among that 1% of the total population, because wealth creation for this country is very much required as of now. Then only this country will become, we have only opportunity for the next 2 decades. We are now youth. India is very youth, because the average age of the citizens is only 28, whereas the most of the developed nations, the average age is more than 45. But this young age will not prevail forever. Next 2 decades, this average age will be less than 30. After that, slowly it will go up, and after 2 decades, the opportunity will go to the African countries, where that time young youths, the average age will be very less. So the next 2 years, you were born in the right time. You were born in the right time. So you have excellent opportunity. You can make changes in this country. I heard, I was in Germany, people who lived in the period between 1960, that is, who were born at the time of Second World War, when they attained the age of 1960, 1970, 80, when they were young. The people who lived in Japan and Germany, they built that nation. So like that, now to build India, people who are in the age group of 20 to 30 at the present time, they are going to make changes. You are the people, so it is on your hand. You should make changes for this country. So all the best. Definitely you will get very good opportunity in the next 2 days to learn many things, and also your stay in the campus should be very enjoyable and comfortable. My best wishes to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next shall we have the audio visual for Tirumati J. Innocent Divya ma'am, Managing Director, TNSDC.
Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League heartily welcomes J. Innocent Divya, Managing Director of TNSDC. J. Innocent Divya is a 2009 batch IAS officer of Tamil Nadu Cadre. She is regarded as a special officer who has brought the ethos of ultimate work ethics in the administration. An officer with clean record, Divya has done tremendous work in preserving the unique biodiversity of Nilgiri. J. Innocent Divya called on the corporates to partner with the Naanmudhalvan project to help students passing out of various institutions to acquire new skills and find jobs. Divya is heading a massive skilling and upskilling program in Tamil Nadu with a vision of transforming today's youth into leaders of tomorrow by offering industry-relevant skilling programs. We cordially welcome
Greetings to all of you. Respected Dr. R. Velraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Dr. K. Ravichandran, Dean, MIT, Mr. Arun Prakash and Mr. Bala, co-founders of Guvi, Professor Arunachalam, Professor Kalayarasan. These are the star advisors of Naanmudhalvan. I am proud to say that. Dr. K. Annamalai, mentors from various corporates, students, faculty. Greetings to all of you. I'm so happy and proud to be part of this Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League. And the gives you a lot of energy. Romba young feel panna vekkudhu. Yeah, I know. So in the madri, I was wondering when I was traveling in my car, I was wondering, the hackathons has become a norm of today, yeah. ஹேக்கத்தான், எங்கே பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு ஹேக்கத்தான் சேலஞ்ச் இந்த மாதிரி. ஏன் இவ்வளோ இந்த ஒரு காலகட்டத்தில் நம்ம ஒரு 2-3 இயர்ஸாக இது நிறையா பார்க்குறோம்? வை நாங்கள் படிக்கிறப்போ when we were in college, when we were in school, இந்த மாதிரி சேலஞ்சஸ் இதெல்லாம் வந்து வெரி 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 ஃபியூ. நேஷ்னல் டேலண்ட் எக்ஸாமினேஷன் ஒன்று இருக்கும், அப்புறம் ஜிகேக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம் இருக்கும். தீஸ் ஆர் தி காமன் ஆனுவல் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் வி யூஸ் டு பார்ட்டிசிபேட் இன். பட் இப்போ வந்து சேலஞ்சஸ் ஆர் த்ரோன் all over the place. Every day new hackathons are being announced. I asked it, why is this a common phenomenon nowadays? And then I realized one thing. The Gen Z, that is you are born with challenges. In the last 20 years, the transformation that this world has witnessed is nothing compared to what we had witnessed last probably 400 years of the world's history. This is more. In the last 20 years, this transformation is something unprecedented. So you people are born in this era of change. And what distinguishes you from the rest, Gen Y or millennials, or you call the baby boomers, whatever the name is, what distinguishes you is that you people are very, very resilient. You are very resilient. That is one strength you have. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு சேலஞ்ச் வந்துச்சுன்னா you are able to find solutions, you are resilient to change. எங்களுக்கு for at least for us who were born, I would like to reveal my age at this point, but நான் சொல்றேன், at least I am not a Gen Z, you should know that. எங்களுக்கு வந்து it's difficult for us to ஒரு problem கொடுத்தாங்க, ஒரு problem statement கொடுத்தாங்க, to break it down into concepts and then to think about the solution takes time. But for you it's like this. It's in an instant. You people think very, very fast. You are very quick, you are very resilient, and you are very innovative. உங்களுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க, but beyond that you are able to think. So that is why these challenges are thrown to this generation on a daily basis. And what is the expectation? That you will find solutions to the problem statements that we have here. One thing is missing. Enna missing அப்படினு பாக்கும்போது அவர் சொன்னார், he made a very right point, Mr. Arun Prakash, he made his speech. The sense of purpose. நம்ம எதுக்காக பண்றோம்? That is something very important. Gen Z வந்து எப்பவுமே you are looking for rewards from outside. Extrinsic rewards. You want somebody to tell you you've done well. You want somebody to give you a reward for what you've done on a daily basis, what you are expected to do on a daily basis. You expect rewards from outside. Extrinsic rewards. If this small change can be made, where the motivation comes from within, உங்களுக்கு இன்ட்ரின்சிக்காவே உங்களுக்கு தோணுது, you have that motivation from within. Every day you get up with a sense of purpose அப்படினா, I think nothing can beat this generation. That is one thing I see is missing, because I have a child your age. And the sense of purpose, how do you create? How do you create a sense of purpose? Nobody can create it, it comes from within, of course. But you just need to sit and think. அந்த ஒரு factor தான் உங்களுக்கு இல்லவே இல்லை. You don't have time at all. You simply don't have time to sit still and think. இன்னைக்கு காலையில எழுந்திருச்சோன்னா அடுத்த சேலஞ்ச் அடுத்த everything I understand. Everything is a challenge. Everything is changing around you. The world is shifting under your feet. The world is filled with uncertainties around you. இன்னைக்கு படிச்சோமா இன்ஜினியரிங் நாளைக்கு வேலை கிடைக்குமா, நாளைக்கு நம்ம படிக்கிற ஃபீல்டுக்கு வந்து ஸ்கோப் இருக்கா இல்லையா, what will my parents think about me, what will my peer think about me, what will my friend think about me. இந்த மாதிரியான uncertainties குள்ளே நம்ம வாழ்ந்துட்டே இருக்கோம். And you are swallowed by those uncertainties. There is no time to sit still and think, what do I really want? இன்னைக்கு நான் வந்து இந்த hackathonல I have participated in TNCpl hackathon. I'm sure all of you are distinguished above the crowd, because 80,000 you have been selected. 150 people, 75 teams have been, you are the top. Filtered out by very rigorous. So there's no doubt you people are all the best in the field. ஆனால் there's so much of uncertainty. இன்றைக்கி கூட நீங்கள் இங்கே உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது there's so much of uncertainty in your minds that is going on. What do I do next? நாளைக்கு வந்து நான் முடிச்சுட்டு போகும்போது do I have a job guarantee? What do I do next? இந்த மாதிரி இருக்க சூழ்நிலை how do I try to create purpose within? Of course, I would say இங்கே நான்முதல்வன் நம்ம நடத்திட்டு இருக்கிறோம். தமிழ்நாடு ஸ்கில் டெவலப்மெண்ட் கார்பரேஷன் இஸ் ஸ்பியர்ஹெட்டிங் த நான்முதல்வன் இனிஷியேட்டிவ்ஸ். We integrated skills with education with the primary motive of improving employability. So that is something that is unsaid and that is true, that at the end of your college journey, you need to find a productive livelihood, productive employment. But that is not the all in சொல்ல வரேன் நான். That is not the end all. There's something beyond. And what is that beyond is what you have to find out. When you do something using your technology, using your skills to find solutions to those problems the gentlemen are going to give you today, and when you see that purpose in it, how it is going to impact the last person in the village, the last person in a rural village, then you see purpose. நான் பண்ணுற ஒவ்வொரு விஷயமும் ஒருத்தருடைய வாழ்க்கையை எப்படி மேம்படுத்த போகுது? How is it going to contribute to the quality of life and for another person? What I am doing for myself doesn't matter. இன்றைக்கி நான் கொடுக்குறது எனக்கு நானே பண்ணிக்கிறேன். It gives me a sense of satisfaction. It gives me அந்த ரிவார்டு வாங்கிட்டேன். Yes, I have a job with me. I have a very high paying job. Yes, it's all for me. அது எக்ஸ்ட்ரின்சிக்காக வரக்கூடிய மோட்டிவேஷன். This will change. Why it will change? Because it's an uncertain world. Tomorrow there will be a transformation in technology, but you have to ride the wave. You have to be always on top of the wave. You always have to keep on learning, relearning. And the motivation should come from within. So when you do something using the technology, using the skill that you have to better another person's life, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மோட்டிவேஷன் நம்மளுக்கு உள்ளே இருந்ததுன்னா எவ்ரி டே யூ கெட் அப் வித் அ சென்ஸ் ஆஃப் பர்பஸ். அண்ட் டுடே நீங்கள் பண்ணக்கூடிய அந்த 24-hour ஹேக்கத்தான் வில் மேக் அ லாட் ஆஃப் சென்ஸ். ஸோ ஐ அர்ஜ் ஈச் ஒன் ஆஃப் யூ, ஆல் தீஸ் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் ஹூ ஆர் இன் த ஃபைனல் ரவுண்ட், டு கிரியேட் திஸ் சென்ஸ் ஆஃப் பர்பஸ். கொஞ்ச நேரம் உட்காந்து யோசிங்க, ஒன்றும் தப்பே கிடையாது. சும்மா இருக்கிறது ஒன்றும் தப்பே கிடையாது. Go into your inner self, understand what is driving you today. If you have not done it before, if you have done it, fine. But what should drive you should be this sense of purpose. So create that sense of purpose. And there's somebody who's waiting at the door. The AI, they showed you the robots. Professor Velraj spoke to you about human-computer interaction. So somebody is still waiting at the door. My daughter came to me one evening. She's 22 years old and she works with a company called Fidelity. She comes to me one evening and she tells me, "Ma, you know what? She's a software engineer. There's one guy called Devin who does pretty much what I'm doing. What am I going to do in another 5 years?" What a problem for a 22-year to face. Our own career is undergoing a lot of transformation. Something that she's prepared for the last 4-5 years studying. Career is undergoing a transformation. இதெல்லாம் வந்து பெரிய பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸை நீங்கள் சால்வ் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கீங்க லைஃப்பில். So for all this, the motivation has to come from within. இதை கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா whatever technology offers you in terms of challenge, in terms of whatever AI, whatever be it, you know where you are focused, where you're headed, you know where you have to go. அதனால் எதா இருந்தாலும் அதை வந்து தாண்டி போகக்கூடிய தைரியமும் மன உறுதியும் உங்களுக்கு வந்துடும். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நீங்கள் பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு விஷயம், உங்களுக்கு வந்து ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. திஸ் இஸ் கோயிங் டு மீன் சம்திங் இன் சம்படிஸ் லைஃப். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபோக்கஸோடு இன்றைக்கி அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸை நீங்கள் அணுகும்போது யூ கெட் அ டீப்பர் சென்ஸ் ஆஃப் பர்பஸ் இன் தேட் அண்ட் யூ சீ தேட் in the work that you do. So it will give you a lot of inner satisfaction. This is something that I would like to mention here and deeply appreciate the efforts of Guvi in giving this kind of skills in vernacular language. ஏன்னா தமிழில் சொல்லி கொடுக்குறதுன்றது வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஃபியூ நம்ம டெக் ஜாயன்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கிறாங்க, நிறைய பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க. பட் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கல்ச்சரில் சொல்லி கொடுக்குறது டெக்னாலஜி இன் வெர்னாக்குலர் லாங்குவேஜ், ஐ திங்க் குவி தவிர வேறு எதுவும் நான் இது வரைக்கும் ஐ ஹவ் நாட் கம் அக்ராஸ். ஸோ தியர் சென்ஸ் ஆஃப் பர்பஸ் அதில் தெரியுது. And that is why, as an organization, they've gone places and they will go places because they have that correct and the goal was set before them. So, இது வந்து ஒரு பெரிய motivation உங்களுக்கு. So, you people are all going to become entrepreneurs in your own right. You people are very, very innovative. நீங்கள் எல்லாம் வந்து, you look for jobs, but 20 years down the line, create a roadmap for creating that innovation. அந்த innovative mindset ஓட, எப்படி நான் வந்து, how do I create jobs? அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட்டோட நீங்கள் எல்லாருமே யோசிக்கணும். பிகாஸ் யூ பீப்புள் ஆர் ஆல் த பெஸ்ட் அமங் த பெஸ்ட். ஸோ யூ கேன் திங்க் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்லி. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ப்ளீஸ் ஓரியன்ட் யுவர் ஸ்கில்ஸ் டுவர்ட்ஸ் பிகம் ஆண்டர்பிரினியரியல். அண்ட் ஐ தேங்க் MIT ஃபார் time and again giving us this campus. இது Autodesk, CEAT and Autodesk. அதுக்கு I was here in the same hall to inaugurate the event, and here I am for TNCPL. And I believe hackathons are the way forward. ஏன்னா இப்போ ஒரு large pool of students வந்து நம்ம ட்ரெயின் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். Naanmudhalvanல they mentioned lakhs of students, right? 14.68 lakh this year. இந்த இயர் மட்டுமே mandatory courses எடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. So huge chunk of students at the bottom of the pyramid. But when the corporates hire top and lower pyramid, அதை தான் அவங்க ஹையர் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஸோ ஹவு டு வி பிரிங் திஸ், ஹவு டு வி ஃபில்டர் திஸ் ஃப்ரம் திஸ் லார்ஜ் பூல் அண்ட் பிரிங் அண்ட் ஷோ இட் டு த corporates who are waiting to hire. அது DI hiring இருக்கலாம், இல்லை it can be their normal hiring. But a lot of people including HCL looking at rural campuses to hiring because attrition வந்து கம்மியாக இருக்குது அப்படின்லாம் சொல்கிறாங்க. பட் ஸ்டில் அவங்க அவ்வளோ பேர்கிட்ட இருந்து ஷிஃப்ட் பண்ணி கொண்டு வரது, ஃபில்டர் பண்ணுறது, அது see it as a very very laborious process. So that is where these kind of hackathons, in the mari challenges, that will show you where the real talent lies. How motivated are you to take something beyond your academic stream? இன்னைக்கு அகடமிக்ஸே வந்து பயங்கர டாக்ஸிங்காக இருக்கும் போது பியாண்ட் யுவர் அகடமிக் ஸ்ட்ரீம் இன்னொரு ஒரு சேலஞ்ச் எடுத்து நம்ம பண்ணணுன்றது வந்து இட் ஷோஸ் யுவர் ஸ்பிரிட். ஸோ அது பார்ப்பாங்க. தட் ஆட்டிடியூட் இஸ் வாட் த கார்பரேட்ஸ் ஆர் லுக்கிங் அட். ஸோ ஐ கெஸ் திஸ் இஸ் த வே ஃபார்வர்ட் டு இம்ப்ரூவ் அவர் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ் ஆல்சோ. அண்ட் ஐ வுட் ஆல்சோ ரிக்வெஸ்ட் தட் மோர் அண்ட் மோர் கவர்மெண்ட் காலேஜஸ் ஜாயின் திஸ் ஸ்ட்ரீம். இந்த ஜோதியில் இணையணும். ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு ஐ saw the report that out of 45 colleges, 19 are affiliated and 26 are autonomous colleges. So I would request Professor Velraj also to take this point to note and ensure that more and more government colleges also participate. இன்னைக்கு வந்து அந்த faculty student interaction has changed a lot. முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணுவோம், faculty were on top, they were telling you do this, do that. இன்னைக்கு வந்து அந்த relationship is undergoing a massive transformation. Children know more than us. We have to accept it. Paravalle, it's okay to accept that. Now we have to be facilitators. I can see many of you mentoring your teams. Mentoring is what is required. We need not teach them. They can learn. They are the Gen Z. They are the tech generation. They can learn on their own. We just need to be on the sidelines, enthusing them, encouraging them to do their bit. And I'm sure this is a generation which can achieve much more than they are right now doing. And as Professor Velraj mentioned, you are the nation building generation. And I congratulate each one of you. All of you are already winners. And all the best to you for your 24-hour hackathon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we would like to invite our partner institutions to honor them and exchange MOU between Guvi and the respective college. For this, I invite Mr. Arun Prakash and Mr. Balamurugan from Guvi to do the honors. To receive the honors, first I welcome Dr. Anbucherian, Principal of Annapurna Engineering College, Salem. I invite Dr. Bommana Raja, Executive Director, and Dr. Yuvaraj from Excel Group Institutions, Namakkal, to receive the honors. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Mahesh, Director, E.R. Perumal Manimegalai College of Engineering, Hosur, to receive the honors. Thank you. Now I invite our chief guest, Tirumali Innocent Divya ma'am, to officially inaugurate the event with launch video. Thank you, ma'am. Finally, I call upon Dr. K. Annamalai sir, Professor and Head, Department of Automobile Engineering, to deliver the vote of thanks.
நெஞ்சகமே கோயில் நினைவே சுகந்தம் அன்பே மஞ்சன நீர் பூசை கொள்ள வாராய் பராபரமே. The esteemed Vice Chancellor of Anna University, Dr. Velraj sir, the most respected chief guest of today's function, respected Tirumadi Innocent Divya ma'am, respected Registrar of Anna University, Dr. J. Prakash sir, in absentia, the founder, CEO, Mr. Arun Prakash, and co-founder Balamurugan sir, Dr. K. Kalaiselvan sir, Director, former Director CUIC and Naanmudhalvan Coordinator, Dr. Arunachalam sir, Coordinator and Director CEAT, Dean of MIT Campus, Dr. P. Senthil Kumar sir, Co-Coordinator, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, professors, and my dear student friends, a very good morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to have offering a vote of thanks on the occasion of the grand finale hackathon, which is offered by Chennai Premium Leakage. First of all, my sincere thanks goes to our Vice Chancellor, 500 and odd college, 1.5 lakhs of students, 1.5 lakhs of teachers, and more than 5 lakh students, the world biggest university. Let us appreciate, let us give a round of applause for welcoming. Thank our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Velraj sir. Next, I would like to thank the today's chief guest. Ma'am said, Anna Sathiram Ayiram Padaithal, Alayam 16,000 Vadithal, Ivatrul, Angor Yalaikku, Elutharivithal Menmayanathu. In the vagayile, ma'am is doing a wonderful service to the society, particularly student society. My sincere thanks to our ma'am for coming and grace the great occasion. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to thank பயன் தூக்கார் செய்த உதவி நயன் தூக்கின் நன்மை கடலினும் பெரிது. இவருக்கு இன்ன உதவி செய்தால் நமக்கு பயன் கிடைக்கும் என்று கருதாமல் ஒருவர் மற்றவருக்கு செய்யக்கூடிய உதவியானது கடலினும் பெரிதானது. இந்த வகையிலே I'd like to thank the major sponsors of Mr. Arun Prakash, founder CEO Guvi Greek Networks Private Limited, and co-founder Mr. Balamurugan. Let us give a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. The MIT is led by a leader must find the way, and the leader must go that way, and the leader must lead all the people in a good way, in the same respect, in the same way. Our Dean, Dr. Ravichandran sir, leading our people, leading an MIT in a great way. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Ravichandran sir. Then, இதனை இவனால் முடிக்கும் என ஆராய்ந்து அதனை அவன் கண் விடல். In this way, Dr. Arunachalam sir is a apt person, be the coordinator for Naanmudhalvan and the director of CEAT, and my sincere thanks, and let us give a big round of applause to Dr. Arunachalam sir. Everything is supported or guided by Dr. Kalaiselvan sir. Let us give a big applause for thanking our Kalaiselvan sir. And thank the people, those who are coming from the volunteers from various districts in Tamil Nadu, in particular, Guvi team members, principals from the various colleges, and respected professors. Thanks for coming here and grace the function, sir. Finally, without audience, இப்படை நோக்கின் எப்படை வெல்லும் என்கின்ற வகையிலே இங்கே அமர்ந்திருக்கின்ற அத்தனை successful student friends, my hearty wishes and congratulations, and thanks for coming here and grace the function. Thank you. Finally, my sincere thanks to one and all for made this great function, grand finale hackathon, which is funded by Tamil Nadu Coders Premier League. Thank you one and all. Finally, a last but not least, அன்பிற்கு மூன்றெழுத்து, அறிவிற்கு மூன்றெழுத்து, அறுவை பேணுகின்ற MITக்கு மூன்றெழுத்து, MITயிலே நடந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த CPL கோடர்ஸ் பிரீமியர் லீக் CPLக்கு மூன்றெழுத்து. அந்த விழாவிற்கு வந்திருக்கின்ற சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக வந்திருக்கின்ற மேம், ரெஸ்பெக்டட் மேம் இன்னோசன்ட் திவ்யா அவர்களுக்கு மூன்றெழுத்து. இங்கே வந்திருந்து சிறப்பித்த அவர்களுக்கு நாம் எல்லோரும் கூறுகின்ற நன்றிக்கு மூன்றெழுத்து, நன்றிக்கு மூன்றெழுத்து, நன்றி.
Students, you can break for refreshments. Thank you all.
Students, you can have your refreshment at outside. Okay? And assemble here by 12:30.
Guvi team, please come to stage. Guvi team. Guvi volunteers, please come to stage. Guvi volunteers, please come to stage.